organized around the home with our today's special. And I know a lot of you are still shopping for it. But something else that we all need is sometimes, unless you're 6'5" and you can reach everything in life, I know I can't, I'm 5'5". I always need to step up for some reason. And I don't have a stool at the ready. Now I do with StoreSmith. What's great about this weekly deal drop is that for $20, you're getting 2 step stools. One is 9 inches high, one is 13 inches high, and they're strong and they're sturdy. But the best part, and they can hold up to 330 pounds, but the best part is that when you're not using them, they literally collapse and you can slide them into anywhere. We've already sold over 660 of them at this weekly deal drop price, and the price will end tomorrow at midnight. Please don't miss out. I think we only have 2 color options still remaining. We've got the medallion, which is what you see right here. Fewer than 300 in the medallion. So the medallion print is gonna be on the 9 inch, and then you've got this really cool 2, 4, 6 hexagon print on the top. And then we also have the terrazzo, and that's the one you see right here, and then that hexagon print on the top. Rebecca Wood is joining us.
Yes, you knew that, because I had to ask. I was like, wait, what's 6?
Yeah.
Hexagon. Oh my gosh, these have been wildly popular all week long. I think it's because step stools are something every single house needs, right? Yeah. Everyone needs that extra 9 inches, maybe an extra 13 inches to be able to reach and decorate and clean. And you want that safety features too, but how about 2? And then they collapse in an instant. So that's what I love. When you see this and you see that they collapse, don't think that that means the safety is at risk at all. Each of these is gonna hold 330 pounds. We also have non-slid tops. We have non-slid legs as well on the bottom. So you can know every time you step on these, you're gonna be safe as you do it. Do you see that right there?
Good. Oh, that's so good. And it's on all 4 of the feet on both of the stools. Yeah. Can you see that? You can see that right there. And so that's important. I mean, the last thing you want to do, I was saying normally, Rebecca, when I have to step up on something, I like try to pull over an ottoman that wasn't designed to be stepped up on. Oh, you know, you don't want that.
I actually would get up on the countertop.
Oh.
I did that.
Have you ever like stood in the sink trying to reach something on top?
Oh yes, 100%. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Don't do that anymore. Yes. Now you're able to easily step on with ease. You're gonna get those, the lights, you're gonna be able to clean the areas you don't usually clean. I said if there's ever a season when it comes to step stools, it's right now, right? Because we're going into that cleaning season. We're gonna be decorating with lights, the Christmas tree, the holiday tree, and this is a great way to do that. Get those fancy dishes that you only take out once a year. Instead of hopping on that chair or hopping on that countertop, you're able to easily use one of these.
Wait, before we collapse those, can I ask you to go up one more time? And I'm gonna stand next to you because I want you to see, when we say 9 inches or 13 inches, how much of a difference that makes.
I love that. So this is 9 inch.
This is the difference between what I can reach and what's just out of reach.
Exactly.
And then if you go up a little bit further, like literally.
That's massive.
This is that much more space that you're getting.
And what I love too is I love to read the reviews. More than about 100 people wrote reviews about a step stool. I mean, that just shows you how much people really love these. And something that my daughter said, she's 10, she goes, Mom, sometimes getting up to that 13 is kind of hard. So she goes from the 9 to the 13. And then I read a review that said she was a senior citizen, and she said it is. So it really is kind of that, to have those 2, you can either separate them or keep them together. I keep one in my car because I put my kayak up on my car and I need it there. I've got one in my closet. I've got one in my mudroom. You know, in your closet, the jeans, the sweaters, that top shelf is nearly impossible to reach. Now you can do it easily.
And what happens, and you know there's something that has pushed back to the very back and you haven't seen it in years, but you know you still have it. Now you have a way to actually get up there and get what you need and do the things we need to do around our homes every day. I will tell you, Rob is producing for us today, and he said, Tam, there are so many people ordering. So let me just encourage you to use the QR code, okay? It's a little code in the corner of your screen. Open up the camera on your cell phone. Just open it up, walk up to the screen, grab that code. There's gonna be a little link. Tap the link, and it takes you straight to the page. And you just decide, do I want the medallion print, which is the one that's a little bit more purple, or do I want the terrazzo print, which is the one that's a little bit more gray? And that's it. You can always shop on hsn.com as well. And if you do, it's 706110. We're quickly approaching 1,000 of these ordered. And every time I turn around, look at Rebecca, she's up somewhere.
I'm everywhere. But my favorite thing is, you know, there's a lot of times that we put things up high and you want to get them. Maybe it's your favorite bag. Maybe it is going to be the sweaters. Maybe it's going to be just to clean. We've got guests coming. It makes it so much easier. But the best thing about it is when you're done, this is all the space it's going to take up.
I love
we
that.
even have a comfort grip handle, so if you're going to take this out, you know, we're talking about a step, but it's a stool as well. So you can sit on this. If you're giving your kids the bath, you know, the little babies a bath, or maybe you're going to take this to the ball games.
Yes.
I know a lot of reviewers said they love it just to use as a little stool for when their grandkids come.
Oh,
they
I
can do
love
that
it.
too.
That's right, because you don't have to like make a place to store it if you're not using it all the time, because it collapses like that. You can see this is how many we have left. The medallion is going to go first. These are pretty much almost gone. We're going to give you a last call on this in just a moment in this medallion, which is going to be more of the purple option. And then we also have the terrazzo, which is more of that gray option. But I love all of the ideas. Like you said, when you're giving the kids a bath, when you're giving the dogs a bath.
When you're giving the, washing your, or doing like the baseboards, washing your car.
Absolutely.
It's so easy to just take with you. And remember, I keep one in my kitchen between the refrigerator and the cupboards. Keep it in your laundry room. Keep it out in the garage. You're getting two. And it's something every single house needs. Like you said, unless you're 6'5".
Right.
And even then, sometimes you just got to get even up high.
You need a
especially when you're
stool.
hanging those lights or changing light bulbs, you're able to do it with these.
When my mom came to visit me, we have an SUV, and it was hard for her to get into it. And I bought a stool, but the stool was so cumbersome.
And then they pinch your
and
fingers.
It was, and I love this idea. Let me just tell you really quickly, the medallion is now gone, so I'm going to take those away. So now terrazzo is going to be your only option, but you're getting both of them. You're getting the 9-inch and the 13-inch. Look at this, when you're armor alling your wheels and your chrome and all of that. Just for those everyday things.
Right?
When you're changing the battery in that smoke detector that has been beeping for months. This is the way you do it.
Oh, that's so funny you bring it up, because when it goes off at 3 o'clock in the morning, always, right? And I would have to go and get a bar stool from downstairs because I keep this in my closet, because it's in my room. I'm able to open it with ease and then change it easier. But just know you can always step with security, because we have those non-slid tops as well. And so even though we have this design, what the design is that non-slid top. So this is the terrazzo. The 9-inch is going to have that pattern. The 13-inch is going to have that hexagon kind of polka dot look, but each of them has that non-slip legs as well. So I can just hop on, hop off, oversized. Each one holds up to 330 pounds.
That's right, but they only weigh about 2 pounds, which is great. So it's easy for you to carry along with you.
They're so lightweight.
And for that reason, if you just want to maybe keep it in your car, because you never know when you might need a step up, you know, where you are. So I love that we've got them for you right this second, but you can see we have now fewer than 400 of them left to go. I hope that we can get these back in stock at some point.
We always sell out, and this was the very first time we've done all of these different colors, and it's been such a fun week.
It really has.
Everybody needs them.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're gonna call this one gone.
Oh, you're gonna love it when you get it home. It makes me so happy.
For sure. Rebecca always brings us great solutions to those problems we have around our home. Okay. We are gonna move straight on, and Rebecca, I want you to come on over with me.